If you're in a leadership position today, AI isn't just another item on the agenda. It's the agenda. So today, we're going to cut through all the noise. We're distilling the core actionable strategies from the book Leading the AI Native Enterprise, specifically for leaders like you who are ready to make a real impact. All right, here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll tackle the new competitive reality and why the clock is ticking. Then, we'll get into what it really means to be AI native. After that, we'll look at a super practical way to bridge the gap between your strategy and what happens on the ground. We'll walk through the entire AI journey, step by step, and we'll wrap up with a direct look at your role as a leader in all of this. So let's just dive right in with a serious reality check. The game is already changing, and that window for getting on board with AI, yeah, it's closing a lot faster than you might think. The book really nails it with this quote. The conversation has completely shifted. It's no longer about if you should get into AI. The only question that matters now is how you're going to lead with it. And that's not just playing with words, it's a fundamental change in mindset. AI is now a leadership responsibility, not just some IT project. And listen, this isn't some abstract idea about the future. This is happening right now. It's a systemic disruption that's reshaping how companies work and compete. Pretty soon, how mature your organization is with AI won't just be an advantage. It'll be the single biggest factor determining whether you lead your market or get left in the dust. Okay, so what does leading in this new world actually look like? What does it even mean to be AI native? It's a term that gets thrown around a lot, so let's break it down into something real. Being AI native is not about buying a new piece of software. It's about fundamentally redesigning your organization from the inside out. It's about weaving intelligence into the very DNA of your strategy, your operations, and every decision you make. You have to stop thinking of AI as a tool you use and start thinking of it as the central nervous system of your entire company. Just take a look at this comparison. Which side feels more like your organization today? On the left, you've got the traditional way, decisions made on gut feelings and old reports. On the right, that's the AI native model. It's predictive, it's constantly learning, and it treats data like gold. This is the leap we're talking about. Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually get there? How do you build a bridge from that big, ambitious vision to something concrete you can execute? Well, the book introduces a really powerful and frankly elegant solution: business capability modeling. So what is a business capability? It's simpler than it sounds. It's just a description of what your business does to create value, not how it does it. So, for example, a capability could be managing customer relationships or optimizing the supply chain. Those things are constant, even if the tools and processes you use to do them change over time. And the beauty of this whole approach is how logical it is. You start with your big strategic goals. Then you map out the capabilities you absolutely need to nail those goals. You take a hard look at where you are today, and then you build a clear roadmap to get to where you need to be. It's a step-by-step framework that connects everything together. And this is where the magic really happens. A heat map like this becomes your strategic compass. It visually links what you do, your capabilities, directly to your most important goals. You can see in an instant what's critical, what's not, and most importantly, where you need to invest your time, money, and talent for the biggest possible impact. Now look, a change this big can feel totally overwhelming. I get it. But the key is to see it as a manageable journey, not a massive, risky project. The book lays out a really clear life cycle to guide you. This whole life cycle gives you a roadmap. It starts with a powerful vision that's locked in with your business strategy. From there, you do an honest assessment of where you are right now. Then you design your game plan. After that, you start to deploy, but you start small with pilots to prove it works. Once you have that validation, you're ready to scale it across the enterprise. And finally, you wrap the whole thing in strong governance to manage risk and make sure the benefits stick around for the long haul. You know, the path to AI transformation is full of both amazing success stories and some pretty spectacular flameouts. You've got companies who've brilliantly woven AI into their daily operations. But you've also got these high-profile failures caused by too much hype, bad data, or just not being ready. The lesson here is crystal clear. Learn from everyone's mistakes so you don't have to repeat them. And that brings us to the really serious topic of risk, because these risks are real. We're talking about biased models creating PR nightmares, accidentally breaking the law, opening up new vulnerabilities to hackers, disrupting your operations, and, let's be honest, sinking a ton of money into projects that go absolutely nowhere. You have to have these on your radar from day one. So, let's bring this all home. What does this actually mean for you? What is your specific job as a leader in making this transformation happen? The book lays out a very clear division of labor. If you're the CEO, your job is to set that big, bold vision and make sure everyone's on board. CIOs, you're the architects. You have to design the roadmap and make sure the tech is solid. And CFOs, you're the realists. You need to demand a return on investment and make sure this whole thing actually makes financial sense. So, as we wrap up, I'm going to leave you with one final crucial question to think about. Is your organization just using AI, or are you truly on the path to becoming AI native? Because the answer to that question is going to define your company's future.